Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to film for you guys a part 2 of my last video. I didn't realize how many unanswered questions I still had, so we're just going to film this part 2 and maybe there might be a part 3, who knows. But let's just jump right into this before baby wakes up. If you guys catch me looking down here, I'm just looking at the baby monitor. But let's just jump right into this video. So the first question I got was, did I have a baby shower? I did have a baby shower. I actually had 2 baby showers. I had one that my work threw me, and then I had one a month before I delivered her. So I did, and I liked it a lot. Will I have a baby shower as my next one? I will. I like baby showers. I think it's a good way to get our families together, and I personally like them. I don't have a reason not to do it. So yeah, I think I always have a baby shower. Did I feel or have vaccine pics? Yes, I did. I had them starting at like, I don't remember exactly, but I had them. And then I had started having contractions as well, but nothing like where I had to like go to the hospital, but I experienced both. When you did have contractions, what did you do to relieve the pain? This is if or when. What I did is I just got in the bath. My contractions didn't really start bugging me until later on in the nighttime, like midnight, 11 o'clock-ish. And then I would just go get in the bath. I didn't use any like Epsom salt or any like soap for bubbles or anything like that because I didn't really know if I could, and I guess I didn't really ask because the bath kind of did justice for me. I didn't really need anything other than the bath. So yeah, I just took a warm bath. I sat in there for like, it can't be too hot though, like your temperature, it matters when you're pregnant. You can't have it too hot. But I sat in there for like a good hour. But towards my end, like a week before I actually delivered her, I was in the bath almost every night because of how painful my contractions were. So yeah. If you don't mind answering, did you gain a lot of weight? I gained about 21 pounds, I think. So nothing crazy. I carried her mostly in my back, so I didn't really have like a big belly. Like when I actually had my baby shower, I had a few people be like, what are you, like 4 months along? Because I was just so small. She was definitely more so in my back than my belly, which is why I had such bad back labor. But yeah, yeah, I did gain some weight. Did I have her C-section? I think I already kind of answered this. I didn't really give out the flat answer, but no, I didn't. I had her vaginally. So yeah. How many pushes? It took me 6 pushes, 2 of which that weren't really considered. I guess they were like more like practice ones, but I still count them. So 6 pushes, and she was here. How long was my hospital stay? My hospital stay was 24 hours. As soon as I hit my 24-hour mark, I was ready to hit the road and leave. So I don't know, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, but with my epidural, it didn't work. I was able to feel my feet, everything else. So after I had her, they actually like have you like scoot over into like a wheelchair, and then they put you in the recovering room. Well, I was able to just like get up and sit in the chair. They were actually really shocked. I tried to explain to them that the epidural wasn't working. I just don't think they believed me. So when I was like able to actually sit up and sit in the wheelchair on my own, they were like thinking, what the heck? But that's why, because I was literally, there's a fly in every video, I swear to God. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. It was just the whole thing. But like I said, when I hit my 24-hour mark, because as soon as I got into a recovering room, they have you wait like a good hour before they have you sit up and try to use the bathroom. If you're comfortable, they won't let you go before the hour. At least they wouldn't let me go. But as soon as my hour hit, I was calling the nurse in. I was like, I want to go to the bathroom. She was like, are you sure? I'm like, I'm positive. So I went to the bathroom, and they like tie like this thing around you. I don't know if every hospital does it, but for me, in my case, they like tied this thing around me just in case, like, because when you get the epidural, you're supposed to go down to the legs most of the time. Well, that didn't happen, and so they like tied this thing on me just in case I like lost control or couldn't feel my legs or something was to happen. They could just pull me up with it. And no, I did everything on my own. I was like, you guys can get out of here. Like, I don't need any of your guys' help in the nicest way possible. Am I breastfeeding or doing formula? I am breastfeeding her. We tried formula. We only tried it because I wasn't producing enough at the time. So, we tried formula and it did not, it did not sit well with her at all. She did not dig it. So, she actually got really sick off of it. Obviously, you can like flip kinds, try different kinds of formula, obviously figure out the one that works. But I ended up producing, and what I like to have a little bit to put away. Obviously you can't do that, that's perfectly fine too. But my producing came up, and yeah, so I'm able to just put her strictly on breast milk, and it has been working wonderful. My goal is 6 months. My goal was 3 months, but she'll be 2 months. So as soon as I hit my 3-month goal, I'm gonna hit my 6-month goal. After 6 months, I don't really care too much to be so strict on breast milk, but my goal right now is 3 months, but I'm gonna be there here soon. So then my next goal will be 6 months, and then like I said, whatever happens, happens. How's breastfeeding going for you if you are breastfeeding? It's going good. Yeah, it's going really well. I was having a hard time producing the correct amount. So when that's why like I said, we put her on formula for a night, just to try it. But yeah, I just wasn't eating. And then when you are breastfeeding, my main advice I can give you is eat and drink water, and I was not doing either or really well. So obviously if you're not eating or drinking water, you ain't gonna produce anything, and if you do, it's not gonna be very much. So biggest advice I can give any breastfeeding mom out there: eat and drink your water. Yep. If you are breastfeeding, are you producing enough to put away? I am struggling. Yes. Well, I don't want to say yes, but this fly, don't mind it, guys. Do not mind it. I really leave the windows open sometimes, and they come in here, and I'm in her nursery, and so it's like the window is this whole wall, which is the lighting I'm using. Whatever, you guys don't care. Anyways, what's the question? Am I producing enough? I feed her, and then I usually have about, give or take, like every feeding an extra 4 ounces that I just put away, and then I'll feed her again, and then I'll usually get another extra 4 ounces and I'll put it away. And that's just kind of how it's been working for us. So and so I don't care if that is making it so I have something to put away, or if I don't have anything at all. So yeah, but I do have a little bit of put away every time. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing major, but it's nice to have that little bit that I do have put away. Did I have a midwife? No, I did not. When I got pregnant, I didn't really know anything about that. I kind of just was pregnant, and then I went to my OB and kind of went from there. I wasn't really, once I further along in my pregnancy, I started learning about midwives and stuff, and that wasn't something that really interested me, I guess. So no, I didn't have one. But yeah, so I can't really talk about that. Did I take any prenatals? Yes, I did. I took them my whole pregnancy. So yeah, as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I had Aurelio run to the store and go get me some. Did I have heartburn? Oh my mighty yes, I did. I did. So bad. That was one thing I suffered with my whole pregnancy. Not morning sickness, not gaining weight, not swollen ankles, none of that. Heartburn. That kicked me so far up the butt that I was not expecting it. I've never even had heartburn in my life, so when I started feeling it, I was like, what is this? So I described it to my doctor, and she's like, yep, that's heartburn. Take Tums. Tums will be your best friend. And they sure did. I was taking Tums a lot, especially when nighttime hit. I was taking Tums like they were a full course meal, no joke. Obviously if you have, heartburn, talk to your OB before you just go ahead and take Tums, because I'm not, but that's what she told me I could take, and I did, and that stuff worked lovely. So actually when I got so far along in my pregnancy and they were checking me for dilation, I was like, can you see any hair? Because if she does not have hair, I'm gonna be so upset, because my heartburn, it's just like an old folks tale. But my heartburn was so bad that I was like, this little girl better have hair or I'm gonna be really irritated. Not really, but you know. And so she does have a lot of hair. I don't know if any of you have even seen a picture of her or whatever, but when she was born, that was like one thing that the nurses would not quit talking about, is how much hair this little girl had. And they were like, it's not even, it was black, like it had blonde highlights in it, and that's why they kept talking about it, because they were like, oh my god, look at her blonde highlights, like people pay money for this and she's just born with it, because her hair was so black. And then she had my color in her tips. She still does have my color in her tips, but her hair is still more so her dad's color, not mine at all. But when I was in the hospital, they were like, hey, you're gonna do practice pushes. And I was like, she goes, oh, there's a head. And I was like, do you see hair? Like, tell me you see hair. That's like the only thing I can really remember, like, actually asking my doctor, other than like, get this little girl out of me, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's all the questions for now. If you guys have any more questions, let me know on my Instagram. I might do another poll. I don't know, it just depends, you know, what happens. But yeah, I hope you guys liked today's video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit that bell notification button so you'll be notified every time we do upload a new video. And I'll see you guys back with my next one. Bye guys.